To this now, thousands of people across the nation and here at home plan to hold No Kings protest tomorrow. It is a national day of protest in response to President Trump's policies, recent mass deportations, and his spending bill. NBC 10's Mayk is live along the Ben Franklin Parkway, where preparations are underway ahead of tomorrow's protest. She joins us now with more on this. Lauren.
Jacqueline, you can start to see things taking shape here at Aikens Oval. We've got some barricades here that have been staged in front of the Art Museum. Take a look over there. There is already a light. There's actually several of those here at Aikens Oval. And let me bring you over here. This was all just put down within the last 10 minutes or so. Take a look at this. These boards here are put down to protect the grass. There's going to be heavy equipment, big screens, all preparations for tomorrow. In Center City, preparations along the parkway for crowds coming to send a message. What do you hope that Washington hears? What do you hope that President Trump hears from this?
We hope he hears that he's not going to be a king. We're not going to let him.
Vicki Miller is group leader for Indivisible Philadelphia and one of the organizers planning for a No Kings protest scheduled to wind from Love Park to the Art Museum. How do you make sure that this is peaceful, that it is safe? You're talking about the potential for a lot of people.
Right, exactly, and it's a good question. We have done everything we can for months now to provide training sessions to de-escalate. We have 100 marshals who are going to be there in yellow vests.
The event in Philly is one of multiple in cities across the country. President Trump asked about the protests yesterday.
I don't feel like a king. I have to go through hell to get stuff approved. A king would say, I'm not going to get this. A king would have never had the California mandate to even be talking to him. He wouldn't have to call up Mike Johnson and Thune and say, fellas, you got to pull this off, and after years we get it done. No, we're not a king.
There are people who are attending this protest who are obviously arguing that he has gone too far, that he is going outside the norms of what a president should do. How do you view what he has implemented so far?
So, President Obama went outside the norms too, obviously in a different way. Trump has been all about going outside the norms. What's important is everybody stays within the law.
Christopher Nicholas is a Republican consultant. He says there's something Republicans have to keep in mind about Democrats.
My message to my fellow Republicans is, even though they're disorganized and don't quite know what they're doing yet, they are the only other game in town. So if people don't like Trump and the Republicans, they're going to vote Democrat.
Miller says there is hope that protests like this one will help in elections in the future, getting people engaged.
He wants us to stay home. He wants us to be scared. He wants to just stay home and not go out and try not to get in trouble. We're not making trouble. We're making noise.
So again, this is essentially a two-part event. You've got the march from Love Park, which is down there up the Parkway, and then ending here at the Art Museum. Now, I also reached out to Philadelphia Police today about how they are preparing. They were not available to talk, but did send me a statement, and they said if people are planning to attend this demonstration, they want people to do so peacefully and within the law. Live in Center City, I'm Lauren Mayk, NBC 10 News.
And road closures will be in effect this weekend for the No Kings rally. SEPT is also making schedule changes. For everything you need to know, head to NBC10.com or our free NBC 10 app.